Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bearable Bull here. And I got this aggressively average content for you today. As Bitcoin has passed the $37,500 mark on legendary news on a global stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we have here that Javier Milei has won the Argentinian presidency. He is yet another pro-Bitcoin president. And Bukele in El Salvador is yet another example of someone who's been doing an incredible job with their country, has made Bitcoin their currency. And Argentina, suffering from hyperinflation right now, is seeking safety and looking for change. Change has been made, and let's see what happens next. But guys, this is a big day in crypto history, as more and more every single day, with Bitcoin, with Ethereum, and with XRP, the three major tokens in the market, we get more bullish momentum. Bitcoin presidents, Bitcoin ETFs, Ethereum ETFs, and yesterday was the biggest day in XRP history to date that no one is giving enough credit to. The ISO 20022 conversion took place yesterday, and every single person on the planet doesn't even realize it. 99.999% of people are asleep at the wheel. And even if they're not asleep at the wheel, they'll have reactions like this, saying nothing is gonna happen. Nobody in the history of ever has done anything of significance expecting certain things to happen at certain periods in time. Nobody on this channel or beyond said today XRP was gonna moon. And ladies and gentlemen, when you understand that Ripple themselves are key and instrumental in this shift, XRP itself will be instrumental in this shift. You have no need to suffer. You have no need to worry, because the people at Ripple let you know themselves on video what the game plan is.
So ISO 20022 is a global standard for financial information exchange. This enables interoperability between different systems, straight through processing of payments, and rich data transfer. And it'll also foster competition because it's open and flexible. At Ripple, we've been aligned with ISO 20022 from day one. We've always recognized that this is the direction of payments and it'll be better for everyone. And we were really a first mover on that front. We've also joined the standard body to help contribute to how payments will shape in the future.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, I'll say again, I absolutely hate the XRP police trying to say that ISO 20022 is not of any significance to Ripple or XRP. But then you hear from Ripple themselves saying how important they were in the ISO 20022 development. Be quiet. Shh. Sit back, relax, and watch how the infrastructure that we need in order to succeed gets rolled out. That's the game plan. That's what it's always been. And that woman was the head of payments product at Ripple. I believe exactly what she said is true. And we're going to see the true force with which Ripple and XRP are going to act in this next generation financial system, as the Bank for International Settlements have been having conferences, and Augustin Carstens is over here talking about the next step, which is central bank digital currencies.
For example, in cash, we don't know, for example, who's using a $100 bill today. We don't know who is using a 1,000 peso bill today. A key difference with the CBDC is that central bank will have absolute control on the rules and regulations that will determine the use of that expression of central bank liability. And also we will have the technology to enforce that. Those two issues are extremely important, and that makes a huge difference with respect to what cash is.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I hope we can all agree, we know that central bank digital currencies are the inevitability for where the elites are taking this financial system. We know Ripple has been helping them build it out. We know that ISO 20022 is going to be essential with messages and the future of interoperability. We know all these updates happening all at once are no coincidences. We remember when ISO 20022 went live in March. We remember FedNow going live in July. We understand these upgrades happening now in November. And these are all going to allow for the infrastructure to be in place for the perfect storm for price appreciation for XRP to happen in April. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll see some people that want to try their absolute best to criticize me, say, oh, bull, nothing happened November 19th. The price didn't go to the moon. And those are the very people that are ignorant and that'll stay broke because they can't listen. They listen to respond, not to understand. And this is a wealth secret that I'm sharing with all of you. Listening is your key to making it into the new 1%. XRP is just a vehicle. But all the skills and knowledge you've learned is what's really going to propel you forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I am absolutely humbled and honored that we've made it to this point. The fact that we have a Bitcoin president just continues to set the stage for the perfect storm after the Bitcoin halving, with this BlackRock ETF getting passed. An Ethereum ETF getting passed as well would be seismic for the altcoin market. Imagine two high-level institutional products for these two digital assets and how that trickle-down effect will do for the altcoins. We didn't really get an altcoin season in 2021. What we got was an NFT bull run, taking a lot of liquidity out from the altcoins. We got a nice little speculative push for Bitcoin. But all that really happened was alts followed Bitcoin. That's what occurred. People don't truly understand what altcoin season looks like. And in 2024, I think it'll go down in history as the biggest wealth generating opportunity that 99% of the masses missed out on. I believe this for a number of reasons. First of all, I believe the stock market has begun sucking life out of itself. And if we remain in these high interest rate levels, we're going to continue seeing more cracks in the system, more bank failures, potentially more bail-ins. We're definitely slowing down economically. But I think the black swan capitalists gave a great perspective for why I believe the stock market and crypto market are potentially about to start deviating. As we all know, the stock market and crypto market have been heavily correlated over the past few years. But I believe we may be seeing a pivot in crypto, may begin being inversely proportional from stocks. And this guest on the Black Swan Capitalist YouTube channel gave a great reason for why that is. I want you all to take a listen and pay attention to the possibilities.
You don't want anybody to make money if you're trying to hollow them out. So you first inflict immense economic hardship on them so that the necessary bull market that has to happen sees minimal participation by individuals, and the corporatocracy is the primary participants and the originators of the token. So the extreme worldly wealthy, the trillionaires of this world, are not going to allow themselves just to be broken down to 10 million because the debt markets are collapsing and they hold all the debt. They have seeded the new system and they are the big holders in the new system, and they're going to inflate that as they deflate that. So it'll be directly proportional, and they will be absolutely maintaining and expanding their wealth. And we're going to have a bigger hollowing out of the middle and serfdom as the result. And that's the problem most people facing this crypto bull market will have, is they won't have enough skin in the game. They haven't been making enough cash. They've had spiking interest rates crush them.
And ladies and gentlemen, you tell me if that doesn't sound like the perfect storm, the type of game the elites would play. Have a bull run after peaking interest rates when all retail investors are in max pain after they invested in tops in 2021. Probably are down 70% on tokens. Don't have any money due to low interest rates. No stimulus checks. Now is the time they send it to the moon. Let's lower stock prices as well and make people hurt a little more. That, my friends, is the perfect storm for the elites. That's what the old 1% would do. But the new 1% that watches my channel here every single day, we're in store for something special. We've been tested more than any other crypto community on the planet. And we will be well on our way. Now guys, to cap off this video for today, I have a brief announcement, as today there will be a Twitter Spaces on Expector, the Zahu Ledger, the XRPL and Hooks at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and I hope you all can attend. And in addition, I'm going to play another clip from David Schwartz to leave you with, as there are some big notes to take from this interview he had. There are over 1,000 projects on the XRP ledger right now. The XRP ledger is unbelievably interesting technology, but XRP as a token is not in itself. And David Schwartz is very excited about real-world asset tokenization, and that's where the XRP ledger is going to excel. The more you all learn about the technology, the more this ecosystem and eventually price will grow. And the more we participate, the sooner this will happen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bearable Bull here. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Now I'll be back tomorrow with another video.
But I think also like the XRP ledger ecosystem is healthy and growing, expanding, with over 1,000 projects with, many participants beyond just Ripple, of course, like the XRPL Foundation and XRPL Labs and, vibrant Discord.
Traditionally, it's been XRP getting lots of attention, but now the XRPL is making some big advancements and getting more out there. And there's been even huge developments, like 5 countries are now building on it, and we're still in a bear market. So as the market rebounds and the XRPL continues to develop, what potential trends do you see shaping up?
Well, I just want to start by saying personally, it's great to see more attention on the technology behind the XRP ledger rather than just sort of obsession with a token, because XRP is a token, fundamentally a token. You can hold it, you can trade it, you can buy it, a token is not really an interest, technologically it's not, there's liquidity associated with it and so on, but there's the technology behind a token is not interesting, but the technology behind a layer 1. And the XRP ledger was the first non-Bitcoin layer 1. Every layer 1 before the XRP ledger back in 2011, 2012 was just a Bitcoin clone. As far as trends and the way it's moving, real world asset tokenization I think is something that I'm pretty excited about right now, because that's that's a real problem, and there's real interest from mainstream financial giants like JP Morgan and Bank of America are actively pursuing tokenization of traditional assets. So I think that's an area to watch, and I think that's an area where the XRP ledger is going to excel.